I'm going to do a little celebrating because I just accomplished something that I said my left arm is healing up. This top muscle from doing reverse curls is saying, hey, need to kind of back off for a while, but it's feeling much better. I was wondering how long, like it might take months or something. There, it's feeling better. So I'm celebrating because I just accomplished moving, transplanting five the bamboo from my backyard area back into the forest there, and I was like, when am I going to be able to do that? I want to get it done here before they start sprouting out, and just hoping my arm gets healed up there, and just being super, super careful here I because it's getting to feeling pretty damn good. I got to be careful certain movements and stuff, but I'm going fucking A. I think the middle of March, I think I will definitely be able to start putting the corrugated metal on the top of my carport there. And I'll set small goals for myself, like to get three, they're going to be 10 foot long there because it's like some of them are 10 foot, and then the second one is going to be 12 foot, I think. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, it's pretty good sized carport there. So I'm going to get 2x4s up first around the top there. And I'm just going to take my time, like say, okay, my goal today is get four, these 10-foot 2x4s up here, and once I get that, fucking A, I got that, and as long as everything's going smooth there, I'll see about getting two or three more up there, but I just really want to take it easy there and not get hurt. I'm so happy about getting those bamboo moved. I'm real happy about where I got them spotted too. We're going to go out there in a moment. Muscle relaxant and pain reliever. Yeah, you can act high if you want. I don't know. How do they do that? I don't know. They have fun, huh? Okay, that one's cooked. I love keeping it in the refrigerator. Okay. I'm going to get my hemp Sinooks on here. Okay. Ooh. And I got these two Wolong clumping bamboo watered this morning here. I pulled these sunset glow out because the snow was just too much, and the temperatures in the single digits. So I got them sitting in the little kind of the side of a pool of water there while I, in the next day or two, find where I'm going to put them there out in the forest. But so I had 2 black bamboo and a blue bamboo right there. So I just moved the last black bamboo back to the forest. So that's all cleared, and I've moved those 2 rocks back, and then right in back of those rocks and stuff was 2 black bamboo and a Japanese arrow bamboo. So I got this black bamboo and both of those black bamboo and that Japanese arrow bamboo, and there was another Japanese arrow bamboo in a pot, a rusted pot right here. Those are all in the ground in their new home there. So I moved them. I just, the black bamboo, I was so jazzed to get that there, and I just wanted it in like nice, close and cozy and stuff in a net, and then going get it in there, and I'm going, yeah, but I got my tree circle going there, and then they're about 30 foot and stuff. I'm going, that's gonna block my view there. Plus it would kind of block the view. I was gonna trim them up anyway, because you can prune them up and they'll stay like that, and just more energy goes up there. So you can make them so you can see through, and you can thin them out some. But I'm going, yeah, it's going to block my view. So they're all back there, and there was a red margin and 3 giant bamboo right here, and they're in the back now. There's 2 more giant bamboo and a red margin there, and then 2 more giant bamboo there, and they're all back in the forest now too. So I opened this back up, and it's the incense bamboo that has the edible shoots on it there. See, they're both right there, and then so that just opens this back up, and I'll be able to groove on my pampas grass here. It reminds me of driving up the coast there through Big Sur there. Oh yeah, highly recommended. And then solid stem bamboo right here there. But I wanted to come on out here and show you where this is all documenting for me, whether anybody ever sees it or not. There is for me to enjoy and look back and go, fucking hey, man. Tree circle, like 11 trees around there now. I'm gonna get 2 or 3 more to kind of widen it a little bit more. Is that a crow's nest right up there? Maybe. They chase the cats out of there, because the cats get out there and start climbing up there, and the crows say, you get away from my little ones. They seriously, they'll chase them right on down here into the yard and keep 4 or 5 of them swooping down and caw-caw-cawing, letting them know to not do that. Oh boy. Yeah, so it's starting to fill out more here. So now for the last few days, it's but these blue bamboo are back here now. They're right there. Hey, hi everybody. My name's RAMMM. What's yours? Where are you from? RAMMM. So blue bamboo here, and this is black bamboo here. So I had one out here, and today here my accomplishments today here is getting this one planted, that one planted, and this one planted, and they're all watered. And look at this cool piece of wood here, fucking big shit like that. There, so, and there's a giant bamboo down here and some more red margin bamboo over there. The black bamboo and the blue bamboo, I think they're both in the 30, 35 foot tall range. Beautiful bamboo too. They're like, and like it's in April, May, and June when the new shoots come out. And so what I'm told is the shoots that come up, these will stay the same height that are there now. I think these are a couple years old. And the next ones they'll come up will be like, twice the size or like 3 foot taller than these there. And then the shoots that come up the following year, April, May, and June, will go up taller than them there. So, and then eventually the original ones will die out and you pull them on out. You can sell them and make stuff out of them and everything. I want to make some bamboo wind chimes. There, I love wind chimes there, and it has some garage sales here, and they have a farmer's market down in town there in front of the courthouse there, but I'm not that social there, and yet I'm going to do some big crystal shows to sell my artwork there. There'd be prints of everything I draw on paper there, and it's I'll find another place like it was a Lincoln Printing there in Las Vegas, and I was blown away. Going, holy fucking shit! This almost looks better than the original. There, the paper they used and the ink, and I go, God damn it! So yeah, got some, and I have some prints already and stuff. I was getting all set up to do this fancy farmer's market in Vegas. There up Cheyenne, there near the golf course there, the big park. Really cool farmer's market there, and I was getting all set up to do that, and then the shit hit the fan, and I've been fighting my ass off for the last 5 years there. So I just set that aside. Hardly did any drawing here, and yet there's a lot there, and and now that things are they admitted at Davos World Economic Forum that we have severely kicked their ass, and they're having to regroup and have a group hug, because their movement is dead. Not fucking sorry. I love it, this stream here, this is like a amphitheater there, and the water comes down off the road up there, kind of a waterfall and stuff, and comes on down. There's some bigger pieces of fallen wood up there and stuff, and finds its way on down here and stuff, and I have fun putting these here. I got a pond started there, a little bit right here, and I've deepened it out. So I'm gonna, as I get other things done here, there'll be some more pools, ponds here and spotted on up here. And as I collect more rocks, I'll have more rock temples built and stuff, dams that'll be like temples and stuff, and rock temple stuff with the bamboos. Holy fucking shit. I'm here to play and have fun. Okay, so those, these three, 3 of these 4 I planted today for the black bamboo. So that's 3 of the 5. They're now the Japanese arrow bamboo. Here, this is my temple bamboo. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna watch the camera some more, because that last video was like, it seemed like I had it pointed right enough at something and it wasn't showing up. There's another temple bamboo. It's coming back from that unusually cold weather we had there. And then so these two, this is the Japanese arrow bamboo is in that rusted pot there. And then this one was in the ground with next to two of the black bamboo there. So got both of these in the ground and got some of the fallen wood around here and some of the leaves for mulch around them there. Yeah, and the you know the wood there, the rotted wood there for mulch and artistically, yeah, it looks fucking cool. And so because they're still small right now too, so it's just for me to be able to see them more easily there. Yeah, especially like when I'm back away from it and I'm dialed in on where they are. Anyway, yeah, it helps me see where they're at more. So yeah, more playtime with my. I mentioned I had been using I had a steel chainsaw, gas-powered chainsaw while I was up in. I had 10 acres, so lease option there up in Washington State between the Hood Canal and the beach. There, fucking bitchin'. Then they're going to clear cut on the other side of my road and 60 foot in on my property. So I'm fucking out of here. But yeah, I was using that steel gas powered chainsaw up there and no fucking problem, man. But the one down here, I mean, the fucking chain kept coming off. I didn't have any, what the fuck is it? What do you mean coming off? I wasn't using it any differently than I had before there. And anyway, I was having nightmares about it cutting my arm off there. And so I have set it aside and I already had some Milwaukee tools and batteries and stuff. So I bought a Milwaukee chainsaw and that thing is fucking bitching. It's just fucking bitching. Look, it cut that motherfucker down. Yeah, that Milwaukee chainsaw. Yeah. Ooh. Ew. Yeah. Ooh. Quiet, quiet too. And the batteries, I got the 9 volt or whatever the fuck that is there. I had 2 6s and I bought 2 9s and now I see there's 12s or something. But so I'm gonna invest in some more 9s at least here and maybe a second double charger. I am so jazzed about the bamboo. I love bamboo. I started in India there. I lived in India. I moved to live in India the rest of my life. And after 2 years, I said, okay, I've experienced extremes in cultures. Oh, I've experienced extremes in both the horrific and then the, indescribable there. But yeah, not really being able to have deep conversations with someone that doesn't really speak my language, terrifically, and I don't speak theirs at fucking all. And I wasn't. I efforted that at in Rishikesh. Yeah, I stayed at the Devi Music Ashram and yeah, opened and closed their concerts, playing my singing bowls there. Yeah, I'm heading in another direction. Huh? And yeah, they had a flute player. She was famous in like 3 of the states there. People flocking around her, selfies and signatures and everything and stuff. And so they kind of, you know, like it's good for your resume if you played at the Devi Music Ashram kind of thing there. And they had a flute player there, and the father and son were there listening to him. I came on down and I go, wow, fuck, that guy's good. I wonder what it'd sound like with along with, the singing bowl. I wonder, there's my case and, so I just slowly got it out and started just playing along with them there. What a fucking dance that was, man. That was so fucking. And all of us were just fucking grooving on that for a while there. And so then they asked if I would open and close their their things. I said, "You're fucking groovy, man. Let's do it." And anyway, they liked it enough that when I said, "Hey, how about on Wednesday between the days there that just people can come on up, and it's for free there and lay their mats out, and I'll play the singing bowls, the crystal and Tibetan and the bells and wind chimes, and oh, it was fucking awesome, man." And tell them, just like I am here about that sound from the bowls is a sound coming from them, from them as an infinite self-luminous being there. Yeah, you can hold your ear canal closed and just listen to that roar and feel that vibration coming from you there. That similar sound, same kind of sound that comes from the singing bowls. Don't need a singing bowl. You can dial right in by holding your ear canal or both of them closed and just listen and get to know what's real about you and what's not there. But yeah, fucking that was so fucking nice. They're right along the Ganga and the Himalayas there. So fucking cool. So yeah, oh yeah. That's why, yeah. And so I started, we'd gone to a nursery nearby there, a couple miles away, and there's a really cool bit and stream that's kind of flat and spread out, and found all kinds of bits and cool little and larger rocks to put in the gardens and stuff. And we got at that nursery, and I found they had bamboo there. And I said, "Hey, you guys, oh, you mind? How would you feel if I, get some bamboo or some other things and rocks and stuff and do some landscaping in your place here?" And they said, "Fucking have a blast, RAMMM." Yeah, only it was Swami Shiva Durga Ananda then. Yeah, so what a joy getting to do that. They're in two parts of the land right next to him there. And then again down in Varkla Beach, their little fishing village just a couple hours up from the tip of India there on the west side. There, I lived on the top of the cliff. They're overlooking the beach and the ocean. Just right, yeah. It's just me on that end of the 4 acres. There on the second floor. There in my patio and chair, and my windows wide open all fucking year, and sandals, shorts, and a t-shirt all fucking year, man. And at night, bats, all these crows that are different from ours, bigger, and the seagulls that are different from ours. They're different kinds of them flying up, and then they're catching the draft coming off the cliff there and stuff, and then eagles and hawks flying back and forth there. And then in the evening there, as it starts, there's a crow right through there landing up there. In the evening, all those birds would find their way back to wherever they hang out for the evening and night, and the bats would start showing up. And I love to tell stories. Can you tell? And the bats would come out, and there's 3 different sizes. This is small size, wingspan about like that. 2 or 3 times one got in my room, and "It's okay, dude. It's okay. The window's still wide open. Both windows, big, 4 foot by 5 foot windows. They're, the half, both of them are open. The front door is open. It's okay. I'm not going to eat you. Yeah." I don't know about the iguanas on the walls, whether or not iguanas, little green lizards and stuff. That was something to get used to. It was kind of fucking cool. How do they do that? Stick the suction cups and then on the ceiling too. Yeah, I had a little small sparrow things come in too, but and help them find their way out. But yeah, and then there's the next size up from those are about 4 or 5 inches wingspan. There's up to about 14, 16 inch wingspan. And then there's the larger sizes, like 2.5 foot wingspan, all flying around back and forth. Yeah, so fucking wow. And the sunsets, dude, so many different holy fucking shit sunsets there. And the stars, holy fucking shit. Not too many lights around there, except except for on all the fishing boats from the fishermen, and like the father and uncles and the sons, they have, each family has their boats and stuff, and they have these lights on them, and every day about 5 o'clock there they'd be pushing those boats back down the beach and into the water, and roaring, yeah, they'd like to roar, rowing out there through the waves, and getting out there, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles, and they're way out there and stuff, and lights on those, and just there's like a couple hundred of them. You go, that's just so, the stars and the lights from their boats, and they're out there, these fishermen, they've grown up in this life, that life, and they're all out there showing their kids how to, showing them the ropes, man. Fucking, and then there'd be these fucking lightning rainstorms where they're just literally like buckets of water, raindrops, and then metal roof where, and coconuts falling at times. What was that? Oh yeah, coconuts. Okay, I got that down now. It doesn't scare me now. There, it wasn't a tree breaking through or anything, and yeah, and these those legs and fingers of the big bolts, and the whole sky, oh, fucking what a show. And all landing all around them there, and I'm going, fuck, are any of them getting fucking killed out there? And so I asked some of the locals, I asked them exactly that, and they said, nope, none of them ever got hit. I'm going, that's fucking amazing. Fucking landing all around them out there, and going, no fucking way, I want to be out there on one of them. Not me. Have fun. Hi, neighbor. We have some other people moving in, my real estate guy. I asked him too, and he said, yeah, there's people moving in here from other states. Here, he had just helped a young couple from, I think it was Oregon, there, and then a minister fella here in town who has done some work for me. There, does concrete work, and he did some other stuff for me by some kind of groovy concrete sand shit stuff that you'd laid down on my garage floor there, and you spray it, and it hardens up, not like concrete, but it hardens up there, and then scooped a little bit, the driveway kind of comes up, and like that, and so I had him scrape off a little bit there, and laid gravel on down there, but yeah, what was I talking about him? I love my Buick. I just might try putting some of that ceramic wax spray on it, get it all wet. How do you like my hood ornament there? Yeah, a little stone balancing there. Look at that, man. 3 rocks. Yeah, ain't that fucking groovy? Yeah, that's $2,175 with the hood ornament there, with my $17,000 paint job here. Yeah, I'm hoping to come across an old steering wheel that I can duct tape and wire on there or something, and then I'll find a cool beach chair to put in here, and eventually I'm gonna get some jacks and get this up off the get it up off the ground here, and put some rocks underneath and just get it, so it's like 6 inches, uh, 4 or 6 inches off the ground, so that's not metal to ground there, and maybe more like maybe 6 or 8, because I was thinking about building, once uh, building like a cool, like 8 foot, 8 or 9 foot out deck right in here that would come off of that, and because then I'd come up on the deck and sit, and I just open the door and I sit right down in there, because this, right now it's I've got it hidden there, but it has 0 point technology installed. Fucking A, huh? Yeah. So yeah, we go places. Yeah, yes we do. Yeah, and it's silent. It's silent too. It's really fucking cool. Yeah, you want to go for a ride sometime? I'm fucking ready. Yeah, I'm waiting. When I want my own personal flying saucer. Yeah, yeah, I'm all fucking ready for flying saucer life. I've done van life, and now I'm getting ready for flying saucer life. Yeah, I mean, ooh, yeah. Who knows what kind of technology we really have? Do 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 do. We're gonna be finding out. Yeah. Oh boy, look at that. With these other 3 black bamboo in here, that, and the 2 here, that's with the stream in between them, and the red margin bamboo and the giant gray bamboo over there. Ooh. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna keep these. It's a running bamboo. All for 6 of these are running, but I'm gonna kind of keep them in that area there, and then the giant bamboo in this, I'm just gonna kind of keep them in this area. So there's still, like, you can see right in through here. So hopefully still be able to see in, from my deck, to my Buick there with the $17,000 paint job on it. I know you want to see it again, huh? Me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm wondering, experiment with, I got my hose. I'm not going to do it right now. Or maybe I will. Or maybe I won't. I don't know, man. Yeah, with that ceramic mixed wax spray there. Yeah. So we're gonna, if it leave it looking wet there, like it has the water on it, and then beat up in the rain. And yeah, I'm fucking digging this, man. Oh boy, it was like, I don't want to think about how much work this is gonna be. Just a little bit at a time, a little here and a little there. And April 12th will be 3 years now. Look at how open it is here, getting these trees down and open it up for the bamboo groves in here. All that's been cut down, all the bush tree shit, and oh, the wicked thorny vines and everything. It's quite a transformation there. Oh boy, I'm so happy with myself, and I have not seriously injured myself there, and I totally avoid that. So excited too, because it's been 20 plus years since I've had my own place, you know, and been in apartments, and then living in India, woo, yeah, and then van life, yeah. So yeah, looking forward to getting my truck and setting it up there for getting back out there for a few days or a few weeks or a month at a time there. Yeah, archaeological finds. What does that tell me about what's gone on here? I have a number more of these kind too. I have a cool wine bottle too. And there's some others like jelly jars and stuff that are cool patterns on them. There, I love these rocks with the moss on them. Okay. Hey, have too much fun. How awesome can it be? And what must you be like that you're spontaneously and effortlessly self-luminous constantly? What must you be like? Pretty damn fucking cool, huh?